Young Filipino tennis player wins double match over two legends. Filipino tennis player Alex Ila opened her 2026 season with a thrilling win against two tennis legends on Monday. Paired with USA singles world number 35 Iva Jovic, the duo defeated the seven-time Grand Slam singles champion Venus Williams and former world number 3 Alina Svitolina at the ASB Classic, according to Olympics.com. To start the year with such a moment like this and sharing the court with two pioneers of the sport and pioneers off the court as well, people I looked up to since I was young, I'm so happy to share this moment with you and all of you guys, Ila told the crowd after her win, Philstar Life reported. Williams, the 45-year-old American tennis player, held the world's number 1 spot in the WTA singles for 11 weeks and doubles for 8 weeks. She holds 7 single and 14 double Grand Slam crowns and 4 Olympic gold medals, Philstar Global reported. Williams' doubles partner, 31-year-old Ukrainian Svitolina, has a long list of accolades. She holds the current number 13 world ranking and has won 18 WTA Tour singles titles, according to Philstar Life. The 20-year-old Ila and 18-year-old Jovic defeated the pair with a 7-6, 7, 6-1 win on January 5, while opening their women's double campaign, Rappler reported. The first set was tense and stretched into a tiebreak, ABS-CBN reported. Williams and Svitolina came in hot, grabbing a 5-3 lead, breaking the young pair in the 8th game. But Ila and Jovic claimed 3 of the next 4 games to force a tiebreaker, according to Rappler. The young pair managed to save 8 set points in the first set before securing the 9-7 tiebreaker, according to ASB Classic. Ila told ASB Classic that the pair was determined to keep fighting. There was a great first set and you get the momentum after that, Ila said. But it's so easy to kind of crash, and I think we did a good job of keeping each other's energy. Using their momentum, the duo dominated their second set. The hard match only took 1 hour and 29 minutes before the Filipino-American team secured the win, placing them in the quarterfinals. Maligayang Pasko and Happy New Year to everybody. Thank you so much for supporting me and Iva. I had such a good time on court. I think we had a lot of fun, Ila told the crowd after the win, Philstar Global reported. Ila and Jovic will face the winner of the doubles match between US Asia Muhammad and New Zealand's Aaron Routliffe against Mexico's Renata Zarazua and the Czech Republic's Jessica Malikova. The 2026 ASB Classic is a joint men's and women's tennis tournament at the ASB Tennis Centre in Auckland, New Zealand. Since 1956, the ASB Classic has showcased some of the sport's strongest competition across the globe, according to WTA Tennis. Before their quarterfinal match, Ila and Svitolina will focus on the singles campaign. The 4th-seeded Ila will take on Croatia's Dana Vekic in round 1 on Tuesday. Ila's performance in the ASB Classic, along with Melbourne's Kooyong Classic next week, will serve as her warm-up tournaments before her debut at the Australian Open. Afterwards, she will play in the Philippine Women's Open in Manila as a wild card, according to Philstar Global. Registration for our free Common Ground, Building Together Conference and Gala Award Banquet in San Francisco on January 24th is open. Come meet our honorees, CEO Deb Liu, reporter Dion Lim, civil rights attorney Don Tamaki and the staff of East West, a Chinese-American newspaper in San Francisco published for 22 years until 1989. Please register by January 17th. Happy New Year! We can't thank enough those of you who donated a total of $45,454 this holiday season. That's an amazing $5,454 above our goal. You can still donate via credit card, debit card, PayPal, and DAFs. Stock donations are also welcomed. Contact us for more details at info@asamnews.com. We are published by the nonprofit Asian American Media Inc. and supported by our readers along with the Robert Wood Johnson Foundation, ARP, the Henri and Tomoe Takahashi Charitable Foundation, the Asian American Foundation and Ku and Patricia Ewan of the Ewan Foundation. Find additional content on Blue Sky, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, X, and YouTube. Please consider interning or joining our staff. Don't miss a single headline. Subscribe for free. The day the baseline bent toward the future. The sun hovered low over the hard court, casting long shadows that stretched like history itself, long, heavy, and difficult to outrun. The crowd at the packed stadium buzzed with disbelief, anticipation, and something quieter but stronger, hope. Not the loud kind that shouts early, but the kind that waits, holding its breath. On one side of the net stood two legends. Men whose names were etched into trophies, whose backhands had been analyzed frame by frame, whose rivalries once defined eras. Their footwork was economical, their movements refined by decades of excellence. They had won in Melbourne, Paris, London, and New York. They had nothing left to prove. On the other side stood a young Filipino. His name, Andres "Dre" Villanueva, barely known beyond Southeast Asian tennis circles, still sounded new on the announcer's tongue. 20 years old. Brown-skinned, lean, wearing a simple white headband stitched with a small Philippine flag. He bounced on his toes, racket in hand, eyes sharp, not starstruck, not afraid. Beside him was his doubles partner, a steady presence, but it was Dre the crowd kept watching. Because no one expected this. From concrete courts to center stage, Dre learned tennis not on pristine grass or European clay, but on cracked public courts in Quezon City. Courts where the lines faded every summer and kids took turns waiting for players to finish. His father strung rackets in a small shop. His mother sold snacks near the gate. When rain flooded the court, Dre practiced shadow swings in their living room, imagining rallies against opponents he had only seen on borrowed YouTube videos. In the Philippines, tennis was never the loudest dream. Basketball dominated. Boxing inspired. Tennis whispered. But Dre listened. He listened when his coach told him, "Footwork is faith. Move even when you don't know where the ball is going." He listened when he lost junior matches and learned that patience could be more powerful than power. He listened when people said, "You're good, but not legend good." And now, here he was, on a court surrounded by cameras, facing two men whose posters once hung in the same sports shop where his father worked. The match no one scripted. The legends started strong. Their chemistry was effortless, their communication nearly invisible. A sliced serve here. A poached volley there. The first set slipped away from Dre and his partner, 6-3. The crowd clapped politely. This was how it was supposed to go. But in the second set, something shifted. Dre began returning serves earlier, stepping inside the baseline. His forehand, whipped with Filipino grit and modern precision, started finding corners. He chased down balls others would abandon. He smiled, not arrogantly, but like someone discovering they belonged. At 4-4, Dre saved 3 break points with fearless net play, threading volleys between two legends who suddenly had to run, really run. The crowd grew louder. Filipino flags appeared in the stands. Someone began chanting his name, uncertain at first, then stronger. Dre, Dre, Dre. The second set went to Dre's side, 7-5.